Curiosity, interest, and obsession. Mile markers on my road to damnation.
Alright, anything interesting new? How about in here? Level one of these again. Kinda wanna get the 3rd level sanitarium for the disease treatment, but we'll see. I guess I do have some use still for some of the stuff. Let's figure out what our next mission is gonna be and then we'll treat people. All level 5s. Like another level 1, level 3. Any long level 3s? I didn't notice any if there were. Long level 5s. We could start doing level 5s. I just would prefer not to. We have that A-bomb. It needs to be leveled to level 4. Do we have a level 3 mission we could do that on? Run the Warrens again. I need bus for a bus out of there. Okay. I don't really need any of these other items. So this would be the one to go. I just need to bring in a route that isn't the Double Crusaders. Okay, we're gonna run an A-bomb into this then. So we'll grow Great Peon. Men at Arms. It's Cove and Ruins. Going to the ruins. I think just all things equal, I don't really care. If we're running A-bomb, we're gonna go highlight, so we could go this guy for the double light damage. Go Sin Series. And then we're gonna run Cultist. Any of them anything to do with the runes? Way of Light on Billy. Runes Adventurer. Looks good. And who's the last one I run? I run Jester at this group, don't I? Okay. So that's the group we're gonna bring. This is the mission we're going to. Let's get our stuff taken care of here. We wanted to treat Nomad for that one. Right. And anyone else need treatment? Let's quick look. Don't mind about Enlightened. It might be worth getting rid of claustrophobia. I didn't really know what it did until I read it recently. Apparently what it does is it makes you take an increased stress through moving through corridors, so it'd probably be worth getting rid of. Don't care about speed on Arbalest. Yep. Alright, so we're going to throw the Witch Doctor in here as well. Okay. Let's make sure our guys are leveled. Like, let's make sure they're leveled properly. Looks good. So item time. Alright. We want on the Jester. I really want that fucking tambourine. Too bad. Can do A-bomb. I want damage and speed. Could bring the restraining padlock, but I don't think it's necessary with this group. So let's sort by rarity, pull up the Lock of Fury, and pull up the... Could do Berserk Charm there. But I get 15% damage off the Sun Ring, and I get accuracy off the Sun Ring. Let's do that instead then. Man at Arms. He could take the Berserk Charm for some speed. And take the... stunning item right there. Or the Jester. We were worried about the Jester having stuff. Maybe I take another Sun Ring here instead. no accuracy on the Jester still, but speed. We did want him going first. We were complaining that he wasn't going first, so maybe making him have Berserk would be good. And anti-stress item would be fine on him. Kind of want to run this on somebody yet. I don't know what this is going to be yet. And then the healer with the scout book and the stress item. It's fairly good. Let's do it. Runes. We are going to be camping. I'm going to be camping pretty early though. Maybe we'll bring 8 holy waters, keys, food, torches. Let's do it. Why do I take trinkets that add to stress? Because they have other things on them that are really powerful.
There is power in symbols. Collect the scattered scraps of faith.
Speed is a
give
really
comfort
expensive
to the
attribute
masses.
in this game for whatever reason. We want to camp as soon as we can with this group. I don't want to stand on traps, so that'd be nice if we never did that again.
Traps lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting for blood.
Do we want to have one fight without it to get a little bit of stress and treat it? Not really. Let's just camp.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Alright, so what do we want? We want Dark Strength. We want Psych Up. We want Weapons Practice. Destruction, rather. And we want probably Weapons Practice there. The other one would be Speed there. I don't really need speed on the occultist for this playthrough, so let's do weapons practice. Okay. How do they start the dungeon at 0 stress? When your guys are in town and they don't go on a mission, they stress heal very, very slightly every single time that you don't bring them on a mission. So if you leave guys in the barracks who haven't gone in a while, they will heal up.
The promise of safety.
That's what's happening. Their stress will heal up. Oh, I didn't have the Jester in the front at the end of this for some fucking unknown reason.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Speed does gauge how fast I get my actions. No, they get the same number of total actions unless the round ends prematurely. So like the same problem I have with the Arbalist is why, because they go so slow, they often everything dies and they don't get to act in the round. But speed determines just basically who acts first in a round, which is pretty useful. Alright, let's start stress healing. Bull is going to stress the shit out of us if we give it an action. It is going to get an action, unfortunately.
Grievous
It crits me
injury.
right off the bat.
Palpable fear.
Alright, let's heal. Stun. Yeah, it's pretty small amount per time matter, but these guys haven't been on a mission in a while. It's rage. And heal. Hold this so sketchy.
The turning point.
This is a stress relief if I want it, but I don't because I have a Jester, so I don't give a fuck. So I can save it here if I need it for later on, but I'm not going to interact with it right now. I don't want to waste the holy water on it. Let's pop the torch up. We know there's going to be a fight here. Nice surprise round. Cool. Alright. Too bad Finale's not all of them. Let's get a crit. It's nice.
Give them no quarter.
Can probably just kill this. Ooh, 11. Not quite the damage I was looking for. So Lobanez, what you're missing then is you're missing, see this little dash mark here? That silvery dash mark? That is that means they have an action left this round. So what you're actually seeing with wolves, especially on surprise rounds, is you're seeing on a surprise round you go first, but you don't actually get a full round. You get a round of all your guys going first, then all their guys go. And then because the wolves are so fast, on round 2, all the wolves are going first. So that's why you're seeing wolves double attack. So like right here, we have a surprise round here. We're gonna kill that guy. If you look, these guys haven't acted yet. Now they're gonna get to act. And this is still round 1, even though it's a surprise round. So now they get their actions in. And then if you look at the top here, the round is going to switch from round 1 to round 2. Now everyone's got a little dash, right? Except the guy is active because he's going first right now. So that's what you're seeing. I don't think I need to transform for this fight. This will take a little while, but they're not particularly dangerous enemies. Front one. Sound is on the peasant. So I don't know what to do with you. But it's a great comment. Great comment. Do we want to heal or stab? Let's just stab. The older rounds, the surprise round was this bonus round. Yeah, it's certainly, it's actually a detriment, honestly, the surprise round sometimes. If you have like a high damage dealing set of them, like versus groupers, and you get a surprise round and you kill one of them, or 2 of them only, and then the other groupers focus fire a certain character, they can sometimes attack it 4 times in a row. And that's 4 times in a row where a guy gets attacked by a high damage thing and doesn't get to heal. And when that happens, you can lose guys, and that sucks. So I don't always like surprise rounds. You have to have a pretty high damage group if you're gonna be doing surprise rounds well.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them.
Abomination transforms. He has a ability which transforms him into a high damage dealing demon that causes stress to himself and his group members while he's in that form. Well, group members, when he transforms into it himself, every round he's in it. But he's very, very high damage. 90, 80, 90, 110. You'll see in a moment when I transform him. When he's in non-transform mode, he has a stun and a blight. The blight seems very weak to me. It's a 2-target blight, but it still seems very weak. And the stun's pretty good. It's fairly high damage.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
No, I want the Jester in the front, and he's not in the front. Surprise round. Alright. We'll show you the Abomination here. So when he transforms, he gets 4 different abilities that are, he has a AoE front attack damage or a single target 1 or 1 that moves forward. That was not the damage I was hoping for. Can't stun this guy, unfortunately. Just really annoying. I'm gonna pull him. He'll act twice now because he's really fast. So he'll go, there's Tempting Goblet, and he'll probably act again for another Tempting Goblet. No, it's not for suicide rounds. It depends how you do it. Like this composition here, we stack 1,000,000 damage buffs on the Abomination, so he hits super hard, and then we bring a stress healer so we can cope with that. Although I can't stress heal from this position, which is kind of irritating. Normally I'd prolong this fight. Actually, I think I might do this. But the Jester's not in the right position to stress heal. So he automatically untransforms at the end of the round, at the end of the fight, and when that happens he gives a slight stress heal to other players and a heal to himself. I'm gonna transform now so I can spam absolution, which is that's a self-stress heal and regular heal. Supposedly I don't have to matter. Supposedly the game will be just a continuation of this one for the last dungeon tomorrow. Amount of gold.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
That's right, the full version being released tomorrow. Okay, let's see what we can do here. So I won't even bother transforming again here because his stun whip does, or stun chain does enough damage. We will stun this guy so he doesn't get his action, and then hopefully we'll probably our Jester will move first. I don't think he can kill it, but no, that's fine. I'd like to pick up the Onyx.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Alright. Could have used that food on the Jester, I guess would have been better. Oh, my Jester's not in the front position. Let's have a look what these items are quickly. We do need to check all of the corridors, unfortunately, in this loadout, because, damn it. I see me pause to switch positions with the Jester and not get it off in time. It sucks. Alright, let's battle ballad. A little bit of a speed buff. And vulnerability hex here.
The decisive pummeling.
Let's transform. We're gonna just one-shot those. Great. Should pull him forward because those little maggots don't leave corpses. Now we can stun him. All right. Burst on this guy. Yeah, A-Bomb he refuses to party with certain group members. Shit, I just gave him a round. Could have tried to stun again there. If I just kill him here... we've got some stress back anyways.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Don't want portraits, I do want gold. Got a lot of dungeon left for throwing away. Okay. Alright, turn around and head back. I need to move the Jester to the front. I like this party a lot, except I don't like this party when you're fighting dark runs or bosses. It might be doable in dark runs, maybe. My Jester unfortunately has a plus 20 stress damage in the dark, which means I don't even want to like risk it. But we ran into that kind of like one nasty Warrens one where we maxed out on stress. Can throw out the paintings? Yes I can, thank you. Good call. Yeah. Surprise round. Alright, these things AoE the front sometimes, right? Or am I thinking of the Highwayman? I think I might be thinking of the Highwayman.
foe.
Nice, they both attack men at arms. Awesome. I don't like virtues. I don't actually think the virtue buffs are all that strong when they do trigger, and you can't get your percentage high enough for my liking to trigger the virtues. If you could get it up to like 100%, for example, with items or something, items and quirks, if it took that would be fine. But it just feels like to me that it's still too RNG based, and if you screw it up, like your mission ends, right?
These nightmarish creatures can be felled.
That's worth 1,000. That's probably right around 1,000. Light one more torch and
as the light gains
stacking
purchase,
item, I guess.
Spirits are lifted. And
We're gonna end up
purpose
throwing
is
it away
made
anyways
clear.
because we're gonna run into the fact we have to pick up 2 more items. Is the merchant coming out for release? I don't know. Let's bash it open. Gold. Alright, portraits. Let's get rid of them now before I keep throwing away items that I want. I haven't read anything about the merchant. He might be the greatest thing ever, or not. We'll see. Maybe I'll even recruit some. I don't know. I kind of just want to beat the dungeon and then decide what I want to do after that. 80, 90, 110. Let's see. We're not even... Oh, this is the end of the mission. It's obnoxious. I don't need deeds either. So used to holding on to things like that. Nope. Let's continue. Let's try to get a little bit more cash out of this. We're at 0 stress anyways. Might as well take as much as we can. Obstruction, empty room, obstruction, treasure. Turn-based Diablo.
Even the cold stone seems
really.
bent on preventing passage.
Diablo, you have a single character that you're leveling. This is a group. You're managing a town and a city, which you don't really do in Diablo at all. Were there groups in Diablo? I don't even fucking remember anymore. It doesn't strike me very much like Diablo at all. It reminds me a lot of XCOM actually, as the closest thing I would consider it to that I've played. I wish the barracks was a little deeper. It's the only thing I wish. Alright. Unfortunately, we can't get to the guy in the back to deal with him first, so we're just gonna go ham on this guy here, I think. Pull him forward so he can't do his stress cast. Now he has to stab. Oh, didn't get him far enough forward, I guess. Apparently it has to be in the front one, not the front 2. It's annoying. Let's just kill him. Alright, stress heal. Gonna stun here with the man-at-arms. I really like to use the Jester again. Awesome. Yeah, that Berserk Charm's working out well on him. Great.
Seize this
More
momentum.
gems.
Push on to the task's end.
Well, that's certainly better. Don't need... Well, I actually do need these a little bit. I think this is a good time to call this dungeon. I want both of these items slightly, kind of. Let's see what the ping says. Yeah, not much coming up. Yep, let's do it. Let's get rid of those, take both of those, and quest complete.
The abbot will be grateful. The trappings of his faith have been restored.
What are some good comps? I like the one I'm running right now, which is Jester, Man-at-Arms, A-Bomb, a cultists. I really like the Double Crusader, Vestal, pretty much any third position class for runes. I like the Mark group, which is the Helmmaster, Occultist, Bounty Hunter, Arbalest, which is pretty good too. Alright, what do we just pick up? Lethargy. I can't have Lethargy on my Occultists, because I value speed on them. So it's a disease. Thin Blooded's pretty bad on them too, because that's okay actually. Natural Eye on the Jester. I need to look if Finale is considered melee or ranged. Bulimic I don't really care about. Dud Hitter I do care about. I don't want a negative crit on that. Alright, so Peon, he's Dud Hitter. Okay. Level 5 on the Jester.